Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And we got an update today, and within that update, we got a new Jane Foster. There she is right there. Thor Jane Foster. So I have ranked her all the way up as a 6-star and ascended her. We're going to take her through a little bit of the Realm of Legends and see how she works. We're going to explain her kit, all that stuff. Lots to go over, lots to go through. Don't go anywhere and stay tuned. All right, before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to share this video. All right, let's take a look at her kit very quickly. Here it is, and I do have her as a SIG 200, and that is not by choice. That is by duping, because that is the way it is. All right, so Thor, really Thor Jane Foster, who is a Mystic Champion, has a 100% shock resistance, so she will not take damage from shocks. Thor's energy is focused on herself. The potency of Mystic Dispersion Mastery is reduced by 50%. A lot of people don't like this, and they don't like it when they do that. That Mystic Dispersion is more or less a it gets a power gain, essentially, whenever things get nullified. She's got some things that happen when things get nullified, and then she's got a power gain she'll get with a special 3. So heavy attacks. Charging a heavy attack after landing a non-combo ending attack. So that means if you do 4 attacks or you do less, then you can go right into a heavy. There's going to be a 0.75 stun passive, and you can heavy them all you want, and you want to do as many heavies as possible. This is very similar to Phoenix, not Dark Phoenix, but Phoenix's ability too. So if the opponent is stunned, Thor's heavy attack gains a bump to crit rating for each personal shock effect on her. We're going to talk about that in a second. And then when Thor strikes the opponent with a heavy attack, she inflicts 2 staggers, and that's important as well. Okay. All of Thor's basic attacks have a 40% chance to inflict her with a shock passive, which do no damage. They just are there. They last 15 seconds, and she can get a maximum of 15 of these. You want to get as many of these as you can. When Thor nullifies a buff, she inflicts another one of these. Thor gains a bump to her attack rating for each shock effect that she is suffering from, up to 25. Now, I don't know how that's up to 25 if you can only have max stacks of 15, but okay. And then whenever a stagger effect on the opponent expires or a buff is nullified, Thor pauses her personal shocks for 5 seconds. And we want that to happen, absolutely. And that's where these staggers come in. You want to get staggers on the opponent so that the timer will start and that they will start falling off, so that you can constantly have this pause go on. So special 1, gain a 65% fervor, and if you don't know what fervor is, increase the ability accuracy of outgoing damaging effects, okay? And for 20 seconds, max stacks 2. For each personal shock, this is special 2, for each personal shock on Thor, the final hit inflicts a shock debuff, dealing 25-60 energy damage over 2 seconds. It's only 2 seconds. It's not very long. And then it consumes all of these. Now, I have seen this do up to 30,000 points per tick. So it'll do 30,000, 30,000, 30,000, 30,000. So about 120,000. And then finally, special 3, Thor gains a power gain passive, granting 50% of max power over 15 seconds. While this power gain is active, Thor gains a 60% critical rating. So you can do a couple of different rotations. Let's really quick. That which smashes is her signature ability. So when Thor activates a special attack, she nullifies 1 power gain or fury buff. And then while Thor is suffering from 7 or more shock effects, the opponent is inflicted with a 80% wither. And that lowers ability power rate. Okay. So essentially, I think the rotation is to do as many heavies as you can to get these to get these staggers on. So the staggers start to fall off, and once they start to fall off, you get the pause on all the shocks from the basic attacks. And then essentially you could build up to a special 3 to get the power gain, or you could just start hitting special 2s. So let's get into it. We're going to do a couple of fights with her here in Realm O Legends. And she's not the absolute best, but she is pretty good. So this is the team we're going to be using. I got a couple extra champions in here just for effect. She's got some synergies. I do have some of those synergies going here. And there's no buffs on at this point either. So we're just going to go in, and I just kind of want to highlight how much damage that you can do. So we're going to be doing 3 hits at a time. So we're going to be going medium, light, and then heavy. And that's essentially what we're going to do. And every time we heavy, we're going to put 2 staggers on. So we're going to go medium, light, charge heavy, go. And there it is. And we got nothing. 1, 2, 3, heavy. So he's got 4 now, and we got 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's our first pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. And there's our, we're going to come up to our second pause. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and so we got 8, and there's 14. We're going to get, and I got hit. We got 4 stacks of 14, so 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay. 1, 2, let's do a special 3 here. So now we've got a couple of these on here, so let's do this. Just to show the special 3. So now there's a wither on there and a power gain. We want to get these back on. And we got our pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we got 11. And that's, there it is. 22,000, and he's gone. And that was a minute 16. So that's not too bad. Could be better. The 6-star Ascended champions they're essentially on par with a rank 2-ish, rank 3-ish 7-star. So we're going to do this with Captain Marvel. We're going to see if we can really rack that stuff up. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. We got 2. So let's go with almost... Boom. There we go. Okay, so we got to pause. 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. 2, 3. Okay, we got 14. Boom. And there's 34,000. 1, 2, 3, boom. And we got hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Okay, and that was a lot faster. That was 48 seconds. 48 seconds is actually pretty good. Now, the stagger is going to come into effect here with this fight with Juggernaut. And that is because it's going to stop. This Juggernaut has a lot of unstoppable buffs. I'm sorry, yes, unstoppable buffs. I always get those confused. And we're just going to hit that one right off the bat and start the 2, 3. And there's our first pause. And there it's gone. 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 1, 2, 3, boom. And we're gonna hit this one. And it's going to give us our power gain. 1, 2, 3, boom. So he's got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got 15 now. And we're going to hit him with this. And how much is 15 going to do? 35. Bam. Look at that. It was 35 per tick. And that was 48 seconds on that guy. Normally that guy takes a while to do. So there are certain champions that she is actually pretty good against. I would say any of the cosmic champions that do have a lot of buffs. she's probably going to be good against. Is she going to be a good counter for Serpent? Maybe. She can't really get rid of the immortal buff, so that is the big problem with Serpent. It doesn't go away. That is not fantastic. So he is going to get that. He is going to regenerate, and she's going to kind of have to start over. So not great for that one, but for a few other ones, she's actually pretty good. So she could be an answer for a few things. All right, that is what I have for everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed, and I will catch everybody later.